Oh god, which one do I have the thing? There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Goose. With me, as always, is JJ. According to Clayton, this is the Sunday morning sumo. He just keeps forgetting that it's a show, I guess. I don't know. Um, with us today is not Ron, who, according to Clayton, is part of the show, which I guess I've accidentally conscripted him to. It's hard to say exactly. Mawashi Guru imminent. There's a lot going on. I've been absolutely struggling to get this working because I always seem to forget everything I do after the show. But as you know, it is the banzuke review for Haru. Some shit went down. It was, it was a weird bar show. It was another chaos bar show where an Ozeki won.
Who would have thought?
I've written it down because I know I'm going to get asked at the end of the year and forget about it. What's your favorite match? Hoshoryu vs. Avi was the most tone setter I've ever seen in my life. And it looked almost identical to his match against Hakuho, which is his 2 Kinboshi that he has, which is really funny. What happened? Absolute shotgun Nodowa assault, 2 interactions, match 1. It's beautiful. But we're not here to talk about that, unless JJ, you got anything that you want to bring up that stood out to you?
About that? Not in particular. No. Go ahead.
And there is one special thing from today. The movie we're watching is on JJ's request, War of the Worlds 2005 with Tom Cruise. The one with a completely, I don't remember, I remember the ending. I have no remember if it was good or not. Right out of the gate though. M18. Toke Hayate. Homie.
Yeah,
God,
homie.
what a dude. What a cool
Yeah,
dude. Just
love it.
getting work done. All right. Immediate shift in tone. Mitaki and Shirokuma.
Oh,
Back to Jirio. Why isn't Back to Jirio on my... There it is. Back to Jirio. God damn, it hurts. We may see a retired Mitaki considering what Tochinoshin, that took a second, did. Where there's kind of like an unwritten rule where Ozeki, if they're out of top division, it's a bit of a shame on them. Don't want that.
Nope.
Don't want that. But maybe
No,
it is time for Takumi if he really can't get it
if he
working.
can't do sumo, yeah.
Shirokuma, we love Shirokuma, but he's a Jirio guy for now. Koto Shoho,
just kind of here, man.
the most just kind of hero I've ever seen in a while. He's had higher ranks than this. He does better in Jirio. He went 8-7 at M16. Paycheck secured. Thanks for showing up. Asakori.
6-9 at M16 might keep him out of Jurio. Might. I'm not sure.
He's really buff, though.
He's super buff. Homie Junior?
Homie Gio, I was going Salaryman.
Really? He's not. Because Salaryman kind of indicates a level of proficiency that will leave him in top division. He hasn't proved that yet. But he has proven himself to be a dude that I like a lot and want to get better. So I'm fast tracking him to homie.
Look,
he's got to prove himself.
Here's the problem.
I'm fast tracking him.
He's not Salaryman. He's not just kind of here, sorry. Because he has, as the kids say, aura, but as you and I were alive in the 90s, he has it factor, which is a much better way of saying that.
Yeah.
So it's he did put on a dork level performance because he is a
Hmm.
Jurio guy. I think it's Homie Jr. I'm gonna go with a low Homie Jr. though, because 6'9" is not
I
very
agree.
good.
Yeah, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Sadanumi, king of the salarymen,
Yep.
king of the salarymen, just showed up, got the work done, went home. Do we ever expect him to even get close to a John Yu show? No. Is he ever going to be a threat to your favorite guy? No. But we
Well,
love him.
maybe because my favorite guy is Ichi Yamamoto, so maybe.
Yeah, but your favorite guy's kind of got headhunter quality to him these days.
I'll
Like he
take
picked
it.
up his first Kimboshi.
True, true. It's
It's
hard to remember that. Yep, he did indeed.
Aonishiki.
Oh man.
Next bar show, power homie guaranteed if you can follow this up. But because it is his debut, that's homie Junior.
Agreed.
Look, on a debut, reaching the illustrious Sanyaku of homies is a big deal.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
just realized that's
yes.
kind of what that is, isn't it? It's the three
Yaku,
ranks.
always.
It's the homie Sanyaku and then Yokozuna as hometown hero. That's how I constructed that without realizing. That's fantastic.
I love it. I love that. I love that homie is the joy.
So, Aonishiki debut homie junior sounds small.
Yeah,
Little Dan is small, but that's a big deal
yeah,
on debut.
huge deal.
Churnumi.
I mean, man. Um, this is impressive as hell. I don't necessarily want to put him in homie though.
That's exactly where I'm putting him if you just can stop me. Because that 11-4 was great. He's been fun for a while. Granted, he flip flops. He's not consistent. But like when
That's
he's
yeah.
going, he's going. Remember who he beat? It
You know
was
what? You
Takayasu.
know what? Yeah, we'll throw him in homie. We'll set. He's hot and cold. When he's hot, he'll be in homie. When he's not, he'll be in dork. That's just his lot, homie.
Welcome to the team, Churnumi. You're one of my new favorites. Ryuden,
What did he end up with?
Dork.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
Ryuden is the stealth fantasy sumo league because when he's down here, it's guaranteed 10 wins. He hasn't been able to do that like twice in a row now.
Yep.
Absolute dork performance. Surrounded by struggling Rikshi and kids, he was only able to put up a 6'9". All right, fair enough, dog. I like how it's the plot building part of the movie, but silent. So we're really just kind of like perving it on people's regular life right now. There's none of the
Yeah.
with the movie. There's none of the like dialogue.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe next time you should throw backwards subtitles in.
I'll get him in Indian though. Shishi, clown. Nishiki Fuji
Yeah. Back to Jurio.
didn't even make it. He lost two and then went out. Did you hear that? All right, don't worry. Back hurts just a little bit. Back to Jurio. If he can get saved again by some bizarre consequence, I would absolutely love to see the banzuke mathematicians figure that out. You absolute dorks, you banzuke mathematicians. You sit there and go, this doesn't make sense. Why doesn't it make sense? Because it's 12 grumpy old dudes who've got skin in the game that have a lunch break creeping up, okay? They need to get out of here. They're just trying to get the job done as best they can. It's not a big deal to them. It's a bigger deal to the banzuke mathematicians. Oh, but it's their careers on the
Rude.
line. Yeah, they don't care. Onokatsu.
Oh, homie Junior.
This was a pretty good performance for him. He's one of these guys we
Yeah.
expected to achieve and kind of hit that salaryman level. So a 10-5 at M12 is homie junior. Well done, Onokatsu. Takara Fuji.
Uh, how did he do? What was the?
Three
What was the?
12.
Oh, oh. I feel bad putting him anywhere but Salaryman, though.
Look, Sadanumi is the new king, but Vice President Salaryman Takara Fuji is like a permanent fixture
Yeah.
until he goes the way of the dodo. So
Just like how
Salaryman,
Ura is always going to be Ura.
low Salaryman, because a 312 is a
Yeah.
dork
Yeah.
performance.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
Meisei, 9-6 at M11.
I mean, pretty good. He's a former Sekiwake though, so like it's kind of to be expected. I'd be fine putting him in at Salaryman.
He's been a former Sekiwake for a while now, though. So he kind of
True.
loses that homie status until he absolutely goes off and rips through the Sanyaku like he's known to do.
Agreed.
The only man to beat Terunofuji and go 8-7, which is just beautiful. So what did you say? I already forgot.
Salaryman.
Salaryman. Highly disputed Salaryman. Midori Fuji.
Homie.
Homie. Done. We love him. The red was an odd choice. It's always exciting. I had a fun time watching people that don't fight try to justify how come people keep letting him get the Kazakashi on him.
Bro, they don't let him do it.
They're not.
he's,
It's
he's
Midori
just
Fuji's
good.
fault that the Kazakashi happens. It's not Sadanumi's fault. Okay, it's you don't. Anyway, look, when I lose fights, it's not because I chose to get punched in the face. That's not how it works.
100%.
Shononumi, dork,
Dork.
borderline back to Churio, low clown.
Okay.
Shononumi, low clown. We hate him. I said I would stop hating if he did something cool. He went 411. Is he injured? I don't care. He deserves it. The curse of late game Takakeisho has been added to him, and I could not be happier. Nishikigi.
This was an utter clown performance, but it's sad. It's a sad clown.
And you don't laugh at sad clowns.
No.
I'm gonna go low just kind of here. Because it's not what we expected from him, but it is kind of a surprise at the same time.
Okay. Yeah,
Like
we'll take it.
it's too much of an insult to call him a dork because you and I both have a flame in our hearts from that one John Yu show
Oh, so good.
where you just kind of realize, wait, he's beaten everyone that matters.
Yeah.
What's happening? And then he got the luckiest promotion of all time, an 8-7 off of M5 back to Komusubi.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The most blessed by the banzuke I've ever seen.
Nobody else could take it though.
Low just kind of here, with an option to buy back to Churio depending on how things shake out.
Fine with that.
Endo.
Yo, he got beat up this tournament. Kimbo-zan for sure gave him a concussion.
Yeah, why did he get Super Smash Bros. Staged exit on the last 5 days? What was happening there? he just he just looked back and he's just in the crowd, lost, walking the wrong way. It's like, what is happening to Endo?
He got, bro. That's what happened to Endo. He got.
That's dork performance to me.
Damn.
That was 5 level losses with none of the comedy.
True.
Haku Oho.
I mean, a 9-6, M9. He's creeping closer and closer to like homie. I don't know if I like him as like that much to make him a homie, so I'm leaning more homie junior.
Homie Junior's like he is probably the king of Homie Junior until he pulls out a John Yu show, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a little kid who is ridiculous and just not winning yet. But damn, does he get close? Oshoma also at 9-6. Same score, exactly different vibes. This is just kind of here to me. It's like what
I
happened to
would be
Oshoma?
fun.
Oh, he was fairly ranked and did okay.
That's kind of what Salaryman feels like to me
He's
because
old
he's
enough
been
for salary
hanging.
man, you reckon?
I think he's like the new hire
Yeah, just got his
because
5
he's
years.
been
Doesn't really have a
what?
lot of career prospects, but isn't exactly upset where he's at.
Yeah, yeah, and like he's holding down the middle Maegashira, which is what
One of
you'd
my favorite
expect
jokes.
for a
He's the
guy that's supposed to be
Surigisho
there
of M8,
forever. Yeah, 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 exactly.
which doesn't work anymore, but I'm gonna keep telling that joke forever. Tommy Fuji.
This was a dork performance,
I'm
man.
so glad that we didn't have to argue about that. This was a dog performance because it hurts my heart to say it, but it was so deserved. It's like everyone was
Yeah,
like, "All right, M8, Tommy Fuji, here we go, baby. You're gonna have a good one now." Right? Oh, what happened to him? I don't know. He's still competitive in the Sanyaku rank. He still looks great when he wins. He's not finished yet. He's only
yep.
22. He's literally not done growing.
Which is awful because he's also got hip arthritis already, which is
That's a problem.
yeah,
You need your hips in sumo. Goodness gracious.
yeah. So I think that Atami Fuji might be a ticking time bomb.
Uh, yeah, I don't know enough about hip arthritis to say. Maybe they can get in there with the hammer and fix that up. I don't really know how it works.
Yeah, me neither, man.
But look, wishing for the best hurts my heart to give him dork, but that was dork performance.
Yep.
Tamawashi.
Homie. Near power homie, man. This is great.
I'm gonna go power homie. That
I'm
was
down with that.
that one line where it's like, hey, how do you feel about the Yusho race? It's like, I got two of them, man. I want Takayasu to have it. I don't care. I'm just trying to do sumo. Literally being one away off the lead and then saying, I don't want to win. I hope this guy gets it is the most power homie quote I've heard in sumo. Shodai, on the other hand, clown. Former Ozeki Shodai, 6'9", clown.
Yep.
You sound very passionate about this.
I'm fine.
Takeru Fuji was a resident power homie, now resorted to just homie, which is not an insult, but he's got to start getting them 11 plus wins if he wants to set the world on fire. Is there water nearby?
I'm good.
Would you like some of
I'm good.
mine? I can email it to you.
I think that would help. I'll be good.
All
I'm
right.
good. Yeah, it is. But is this in line with Onosato? What's his worst performance?
Ignoring the injury, it's this one. Like he almost always goes double digits.
Yeah, so I'm fine dropping him out of power, homie, because I'm fully confident that he'll be back there.
I mean, he's on his way to Sekiwake, if you ask me. He still looks really good. He's got he knows what to improve on now. He comes from good stock.
Yeah, I mean it's I think that we're gonna see like the next generation Daisho kind of thing where he's
Mm.
just in the Sanyaku forever. Maybe never quite
Ah,
like going
show
too
my
deep into an
love.
Ozeki run, you know?
Everyone who here's the thing, right? Everyone has such high hopes for everyone, and I'm a Daisho connoisseur. And watching him go 9-6 at Sekiwake again with no chance of an Ozeki run, just it's what he was meant for, and that's a good thing.
100%. 100%. I would rather have a perennial Sekiwake, somebody that's there for 23 tournaments now, he will be, than somebody who, uh, like a parade of 2 or 3 time Sekiwakes, you know?
Like, I want someone to look back when they're doing some sumo DB diving. It's like, wait, who's this Daisho guy? And then just like 8 years of 9-6 at Sekiwake. It's like, what
Yeah,
is
yeah.
who is this demon?
This guy was a monster.
Yeah, the phrase "the best to never do it" comes to mind, which really goes down to that one dude. I think Kaio was his name, who stayed at Ozeki for like 9 years and got five
Right.
U shows. Which is like, wait,
Yeah, yeah.
5 U shows in 8 years as an Ozeki? That's bad. No, Hakuho was around at the time. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's crazy good.
That's good. So that's what I mean by the best to never do it, and Daisho is kind of falling into that category. Hira Doumi,
Homie.
homie, 9-6 M6. He's done better, but he didn't do any worse.
He pulled off a really, really obvious, kind of egregious mata. And it
Yeah, there was
wasn't
a few of
called.
those. It was just bad refing this time around.
It was. Yeah, it was.
There
Osaka needs
was
to get it together.
there was like six there was like 6 turnovers when normally there's zero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, look who showed up, JJ.
Oh, hey, Stan. Welcome back.
Stan, I have the weird perspective of first watching Mitaka Yume um, on the Basho where he made Ozeki. That was like the second tournament I watched from start to finish. So my entire perspective of Mitaka Yume is this golden child that was able to, kill the king in order to take his throne. And it's like, whoa, where's this guy going from here? And I had one good Basho of that before it all fell apart.
Yep.
Kinbo's on dork.
This was a dork performance.
Radiates dork energy. 6'9" at a high rank.
I I genuinely think come May he'll perform much better. um Apparently he was fasting for Ramadan the whole time.
According to Clayton and no one else.
Oh, is that
But he
I
does
believe the professor.
he does have a mawashi that says Muslim on it. So likely true. And that is known to be in the regional. But I do not know the practices of Kazakhstan, Muslim traditions in Japan. That's a very niche. It's a very niche subsect that I don't have any data on. So I'm willing to believe it's true.
Yeah.
Ura.
Ura.
Oh god, there we go. Ura. Shiny and golden. Ura in the Ura section, right next to Homie, but also not a Homie. It's Ura. There's no one else like him. There's no one else. He's the gift from outer space. He just can. He just cannot be replaced, man. He's the best part about the sport. Ichi Yamamoto.
Yeah. Oh, power homie.
Power homie.
Well, yeah. I mean, it wasn't a winning record,
Who
man.
takes the spot?
Well, I thought you would throw somebody in there.
You
Because
get
last time we only
one
had the one,
reserved
right?
hometown hero, regardless of performance.
Oh, okay. Then fuck yeah, hometown hero.
Hometown hero, the Yokozuna slot. We vetoed it yesterday, yesterday. We vetoed it yesterday for very good reasons, which may have backfired. But I stand by that decision. Because I know who I'm throwing up there, even though it was a 9-6 at M1. Yeah, I remember seeing some Osunarashi.
It'd be interesting to go back and look at his record and see what that looks like.
because it's only you're only hungry during the sun up,
Yeah,
and
but I
I
think
assume it's nighttime in Japan when that's going down. I don't know. I don't know enough to say. I should
I'm
probably stop before I embarrass myself.
Kinmoshi actually talked about the geographical data on their
Neat.
newest video.
What a nerd.
I guess it's four sunrise is 4 a.m. and sunset doesn't happen until like 8 or 9 or something.
That's rough.
Yeah, that's rough.
Takayasu.
Oh man. Oh man. Power homie.
Done. Yeah, you'll love to see it. It's it's there's like the temptation is there to call him a dork because it's like why can't you cross the finish line? But like 35 years old, 12-3 John Yusho, and you beat the guy who you showed anyway. The, actually, the best to never do it.
Yeah, 100%.
Nine John Yushos
Without
is
it,
ridiculous.
9 Junior show is crazy. 9 Junior show is crazy.
Takanosho, clown. What the hell was
Clown
that?
performance.
He's
Absolute clown performance.
he was such a John Yusho threat last year. What is going on now? Speaking of
Could just be
clowns,
time.
Toby Zaru, but I don't mean that derogatively. We saw handshake sumo with Ura, man. That was
It was the
beautiful.
greatest.
And of course it would be handshake sumo with Ura. Goofiest fucking guy. I almost want to put him in Ura category.
I'd be okay with it.
But it's going to be Homie Jr.
Okay.
6
I'm
and
fine
9
with
is
that.
not exactly dork performance at M3. You can
No.
do a lot worse, like old mate, other M3, 312, who I've already forgotten. What?
Taganosho.
Yes, like Takanosha. I don't know how that slipped my mind. So, yeah, Homie Jr., Toby Zaru, the entertainment levels were amazing, and that's about it.
Yep.
Chiyoshima.
Oh, talk about entertaining. Hanking the Yokozuna and getting away with it. That's fucking amazing.
The audacity.
The audacity is insane. And apparently their families are like really close friends, I guess. Like they're really close families, so
That's
it's
hilarious.
it yeah.
Homie Jr.? Homie?
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Homie Jr.
Hankering the Yokozuna is really funny. So
It's
Homie
super
Jr.
funny.
Gonayama, Homie Jr.
Yep.
Little guy that just can't do it, but is also there. Kind of like a Tommy Fuji, but didn't put on a devastating performance.
Mm.
Probably the king of Homie Jr. No, that's Hakuoho. Never mind. Wakamoto Haru.
Yeah, he's up there though.
Wakamoto Haru.
Yep. He's,
Yep, what?
I mean, it just it fits. Homie Jr. fits, man.
For Motoharu.
I expect. Yeah, for Motoharu. I always
All right.
expect more from him.
Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, wait, he's
but
the
it's
older
still a
brother, though, isn't he?
9-6. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Komatsubi. Wait,
Yeah,
maybe. I
yeah.
forget.
No, he's Sekiwake level. He was Sekiwake for like a year.
No, but this 9-6 gets him Komatsubi or M1. I forget what the banzuke math nerds were like.
No, I think the math nerds were saying that this is gonna get him like an M1.
All right, Homie Jr. Wakataka Kage, my beautiful baby boy. My beautiful hometown hero, Wakataka Kage. The name, the style, the aggression, the physique, the 9-6, the back to Sanyaku off a broken knee. Just fantastic. Giant Otter, what do you mean? We are clearly reviewing the banzuke while watching War of the Worlds 2005 with Tom Cruise at request of JJ.
Yeah,
Which shit's
clearly.
starting to pop off in that movie now, actually.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, a pistol? Nice.
Yeah, man. You missed it. He was sprinting through the streets earlier in his
There's,
famous Tom Cruise sprint.
there's a lot of walking in this movie.
There is.
Abby.
Kind of a dork performance, not gonna lie.
What?
I mean, he got a couple of good wins, man. He got the win over the Yokozuna, but so did Ichi Yamamoto.
Yeah, and you put him in power in Hometown Hero.
I wanted
Wait, who were you gonna? Okay, no, we can reserve. There's no rules here, okay? We can change shit around. Where did you want to put Ichi Yamamoto? I just thought that was
No,
your boy.
it's good. He is my boy.
Okay, then
I'm,
if not that, who's your hometown hero? Because you only get one. You can technically get zero. Dork,
yeah,
clown.
it was probably good. Look, man, if Ichi Yamamoto doesn't get a winning, what I was gonna do is if Ichi Yamamoto doesn't get a winning record, I'd have no
No hometown
no
hero?
hometown hero. Yeah.
Power homie
But
it is.
oh god,
Hang on, are you not following your own rules that you set?
not because it's already been changed, man. I already gave up on that when you
We
put him
can
up there in
we
the
can
first
do
place.
anything right now. Look, Miami Marlins, homie junior, okay? It doesn't matter.
All right.
It's a nonsense show done in MS Paint.
Which is why I don't give a shit if I'm following my own rules or not.
Then why set them in the first place?
To arbitrarily give them up later down the line.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
He's currently in Power Homie. Does he go to Hometown Hero?
He's fine.
Okay. That doesn't answer the question. Okay, Hometown Hero or Power Homie?
Throw it back up.
All right.
Hometown hero.
Your Hometown Hero, our Hometown Hero. We love Ichi Yamamoto. I'll be light, but kind of losing that label. Everyone's saying clown and dork to Abi. I want to point out, as a goblin myself, Abi, who is already Makikoshi, facing Takayasu for nothing, knowing that Takayasu had Yusho potential on the line. Hank is him again.
Okay, yeah, that is really funny.
He was already negative, and he goes for the Henka. He couldn't even give him an honest fight. That is demon behavior. That is hilarious. I can't put that as a dog. That's so funny. And we know he's not a good Sanyaku. We know that he drops out of the rank constantly. But he can also go 10-5 at Sekiwake. That's homie behavior for me.
All right.
Because we know he'll be right back up here next Basho. He hanked the Yusho contender on day 15 for nothing. Devil. Love it. Kirishima, 8-7. Komusubi.
Is it okay to put him in just kind of here in the Sanyaku?
That's the politest way of saying dork performance, but the reason why we want to say dork performance is because we were expecting a Yokozuna run, and anything less... Wait, Stan wants dork?
Dan really wants dork.
Dork for Kirishima? He went positive in the Sanyaku. That's crazy.
Still on
But you
Abi.
know what? I respect it. Because, like I said, we anticipated, because we were being polite about it, we were anticipating the Yokozuna run, and anything less feels like salaryman behavior. No, that was for Abi. Running all over the place. Homie Kirishima, Homie Jr., because we expect so much more from him.
Okay.
Okay, now you were just... The chat's delayed and no one's using their names for making their calls. It's making it very difficult to figure out what's going on. Oho.
Big Clown.
Big Clown.
After Big Clown after the junior show, going what did he end up with? 6'9"? Big Clown.
I did not expect that from you. But yeah, Big
We
Clown
were gonna
Oho. There you go.
we were saying he was great.
I wasn't saying that. I didn't really expect.
Well,
It was upsetting.
now we said we were asking the question if he was great or not. Fair enough, fair enough.
I mean, maybe this is just a bad one. 6'9" is only
That's
two
kind of
away
what
from
I'm
a
thinking.
Kachikoshi. It's also
Yeah.
not good. It's also his highest rank. So it makes sense he wasn't able to hold on to it just yet.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I'm being a little bit extra. I think that this was just a bad one, but there were some real bad losses in there. Some good fights, some real
Also,
bad
we
losses.
kind of hold on to some Oho hate in our heart.
True.
So I'm happy with Big Clown. Daisho, no questions asked. Power homie, 9-6 Sekiwake.
Agreed. Yep.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
It's what you
Kodozakura.
want.
This is a tough one.
This is a tough one. Very obviously hurt, not performing to the power homie that you'd expect. Still a positive record, fighting off the Kadoban.
Yeah, but Ozeki
Keeping,
Kachikoshi is 10 wins.
yeah, that's what I was getting to. I think, yeah, homie, probably. Bringing him down from power homie to homie.
That's a demotion. Especially that
That is a
after that
demotion.
14-1, the world was in love with him. Then what happened?
Exactly. Yeah. But I don't think like unless he like loses big, I don't think that Kodozakura can really go underneath like Homie Junior. You know?
Mm, kind of feels like Homie
Like
Junior to me, but I'll. It's hard
I'm
to argue
fine
with
with him
Stan.
going to Homie Junior. I just don't think he could go below that.
It's
Unless
hard to
it's like a
argue with Stan.
big loss.
Onosato, power homie.
Yep.
Ozeki Yusho, beautiful. Almost. I'm thinking about it. I don't like watching him walk backwards.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I understand the mind goblins of trying to do tricky shit as a big guy. Because goddamn, do I love doing random kicks that completely unexpected in sparring.
Mm.
Like like just we're squared up face to face, and then just inside heel kick comes across, and this is how the hell do you ever predict that? I get why he loves to run backwards and jump to win, because it's like, how the hell did you do that? Ha ha, is what your answer is.
He's got to stop though.
He has to. I would rather him lose going forward.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put him at low power homie because he really
I
does
agree.
live in the power homies section, but it's kind of hard to
True.
call the Yusho guy just a homie.
Yep, I agree.
So low power homie it is. Hoshoryu. Clown.
You do this one, my friend. Oh
Clown.
damn!
Are you kidding? All right, here, big clown too,
No,
right next to Oho.
Okay. That you know what? That's fitting.
Yokozuna promotion, hometown hero. We vetoed our own guys for it. Beautiful, fantastic, well done. What's next? Day one loss. Uh oh. And like one of the most convincing losses I've ever seen. Like if you showed that match to someone, you would expect it. It's like a charity match that went wrong. Where it's like, oh, the pro didn't realize he was versing some guy. And then he said, I'm not going to pull out regardless of my rank. And then he pulled out specifically because of his rank.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's his worst performance ever.
It is.
And it was at the highest rank. Everyone was so excited. Day one loss is Yokozuna.
Yeah, it's rough.
But that 555 is kind of nice to look at.
Yeah, it's
Abs-
aesthetically pleasing.
Absolute clown performance.
You know who else got that just a couple of tournaments ago?
Who?
Chiyoshoma.
Neat. Yeah, sure. So there we have it. As always, a lot of familiar faces, a few switch arounds. Uh, Pretty upset to see Mitaka Yume go, that's for sure.
Yep, yep.
Stan, although I would like to agree with you, he also wasn't there for a third of it. Like, he literally wasn't there. And, like I've said, uh, 10 wins is an Ozeki Kachikoshi, and Jun Yusho is a Yokozuna Kachikoshi. So to not even get the Jun is clown performance. Why are windows exploding in the movie right now? Some dude chasing Tom with
Uh,
a flamethrower? Did they just
this
do
alien.
the triple cut on closing the door? I have not seen
Yep.
like the triple cut action since like direct to TV movies. Are you serious?
Yeah, man. This is peak middle 2000s.
And it's War of the Worlds, which is the
Yeah,
best movie.
yeah.
All right, any adjustments you can see?
Otter says that Homie Junior rank is a bit inflated, but we like guys here, so I think it looks good.
You need to understand that the reason why we have Power Homie Junior is because it just used to be Homie, and half the banzuke sat at Homie. So we had to come up with something, which is where we created the Homie Sanyaku.
Yep. Yep.
That's gonna be it from us, really. There's nothing else to add other than Stan, if you're interested. 8 p.m. Eastern time, I believe. Is that the time zones in America? I keep seeing ET and CT. Is that?
Dude, I don't know. There's like a billion of them.
Yeah, but the American specific ones. Anyway, 8 p.m. Eastern time on a Saturday, we are going to be watching the U.S. Nationals qualifiers for the internationals. If you want to get on and talk some amateur sumo with us, we're going to have a bunch of people trying to jump on and enjoy that. Otherwise, I don't really have a closer for this, I guess. JJ, you got anything?
No, man, I'm gonna go watch the rest of this movie.
Hell yeah. All right. Sumo